Whitlock and Wiley, Reggie Bush is back and making his Speak for Yourself debut. Former All-Pro NFL linebacker and Kansas City Chief Kyle Turley.
Lineman.
Offensive lineman.
Lineman. You said linebacker?
Did I say
my guy
linebacker?
right here.
Look like you said linebacker.
Looks like he play linebacker.
He look like a linebacker.
That's all right.
Time now for a
He's
big
AP.
story.
It's legal, though. That's why.
Time now for a big story.
He's got
Let's
a
go to
phone.
Kansas City, where Patrick Mahomes is looking to follow up his MVP campaign with another huge season. And one of his top targets, Travis Kelce, sounded pretty confident when asked what the team's speedy receivers would allow Mahomes and the offense to accomplish.
We're taking it up a level that we have in years past, and it's you can just tell from the coach's excitement to their attention to detail to how guys are reacting to their coaching. This team is going to be awesome, and we're going to have a lot of fun on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, you name it, man. We got 4-2, 4-3, maybe 4-1. I don't know what Tyreek runs now. Who knows? But we got guys that can absolutely fly all over the field, and speed kills in this game. If you got it, you're in the advantage.
All right, Travis arguing the Chiefs have the fastest receiving core in the history of the NFL, perhaps. You think Patrick Mahomes will top his MVP numbers from last season?
No. I mean, conventional wisdom, no. Like, wisdom tells you not to bet on that for an upside in terms of just numbers.
Yeah.
Only one player ever has topped the 5K 50, and that was Peyton Manning once. And other than that, no one else has done that. So you can still have greater impact and greater value with lesser numbers. And I think that's what this situation is, because that receiving core, that team, their team speed, they're playing a different sport, man. It's a relay out there, and it's really going to be something special to watch the connection between Patrick Mahomes and his exceptional ability and that speed and their ability. Yeah. But in terms of looking for 5K 50 again, I'm not betting on that.
Yeah, that's going to be tough, especially when you're the top guy now, right? Like, everybody has you circled on their calendar. All these DBs out here, these safeties, are trying to make a name off of you. So it's a lot harder. I remember when we won the Super Bowl. The next year, we got trashed by Seattle Seahawks in the playoffs. They were 7-9. We were 12-4. We walked in there thinking we was going to blow the doors off them. Marshawn Lynch still running. The Beast Quake run. Right. Still running. So I think it's going to be extremely tough for him. 50 touchdowns is a lot, but maybe he'll get there again. It just won't be this year.
Kyle?
On you, brother.
Hey, man, you saw what you saw last year. I mean, this guy is a big moment player, you know, so you can't discount the opportunity he has coming into a year off of that with Andy Reid. Come on, let's talk to Donovan McNabb now. You can get to a Super Bowl with that pedigree and all those guys that Kelce just talked about. As long as that defense holds strong, no reason Mahomes can't lead that team deep into the playoffs, if not make that run, which I was hoping for with the Rams and the Chiefs.
Yeah. Look, I'm a Chiefs homer, and so take it with a grain of salt, but I really do believe he has a chance to top last year's numbers. No Kareem Hunt. They're going to do running back by committee.
Yeah.
The offensive line, to me, isn't the greatest run-blocking offensive line in the NFL. So I think they're going to need more from the passing game. Tyreek Hill needs to perform to take any of the shine or the attention away from his off-the-field problems. Andy Reid in year 2 with Patrick Mahomes. Andy Reid, with his back to a wall, still hasn't won a Super Bowl. And I think I like some of the moves the Chiefs have made on defense. I'm not sure about this switch to the 4-3, but I do like them adding Tyrann Mathieu. I do like them adding Frank Clark. But last I checked, Anthony Hitchens, number 53, still their middle linebacker. I'm not expecting big things from that defense when that guy's your middle linebacker. So I think there's going to be a need for him to score points. And I think with those receivers and with no Kareem Hunt and running back by committee, I think there's going to be more ask of Patrick Mahomes, and I think him and Andy Reid are going to deliver.
I put a case of Casadrones on this one. Hell no. I'm going to look at deeper to these numbers. There were 2 games where he had 6 touchdowns. That's going to regress to the mean. Let's just say,
Might have 7 one game.
Okay, I love you, but you know, he also had 2 games where he had 0 or 1 touchdown. So maybe that averages out. But to expect this guy, what he did last year, and you've come a long way, because I remember going to that LA Chargers Kansas City game, week 1 last year, coming back, telling you the next is now, and everyone laughed. Now, you're going to get ahead of that. We know he's here. And everyone has responded. Every defensive coordinator, every player's energized juice. Not to say he's not going to give you the same. It's just their response is going to be different.
Yeah, and I think you hit it on the head with their defense, right? Because they asked a lot from that offense last year to basically carry the team. Like, the defense literally did not show up for them. I think you would be asking a lot to ask them to do it 2 years in a row. I hope that the defense catches up with them.
Yeah.
But if you have to ask them to carry that team once again 2 years in a row, pressure bust pipes.
New system, new coordinator, maybe that's new blood, new energy, and they can respond. But
Well, look, to me, if the defense improves, that works in my favor because I don't think Andy Reid is going to take the foot off the gas with Patrick Mahomes. Right. And so I think, I'm just telling you, year 2, because again, it's like one thing to see Patrick Mahomes in practice and to speculate about what he's going to do, and then to have seen it. And now, and I'm going to just throw in another one, too, in terms of Eric Bieniemy, the offensive coordinator, and people wanting to see him get a head coaching opportunity. The bigger Pat Mahomes' numbers are, the more impressive that offense is, the more opportunity it creates for Eric Bieniemy. I just think the ingredients are there with these receivers, with what they have in the running game, for Patrick Mahomes to do even more. And I just wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't.
Here's some deep analysis. Man, I love these numbers. Okay, so you know you need a 4-game cycle for defense to say, all right, now we know who you are. Once we get 4 on you, we're on you. He played 1 game his first year, and then he comes into this year, which was last year, I should say, his first 3 games, insane. And did you know what his 2 of his next games were? His worst games. And that completed the 4-game cycle. They responded, but guess what? You're going to have to go through that again. Another response level. Will it be to the tune of a 5K 50 season? I would bet on the under.
And I'd be willing to bet that teams start playing them with a lot more corners on the football field to prepare for prepare for that passing.
All right, stick around later in the show.
One.
We'll give you our latest approval ratings for Patrick Mahomes, and Uncle Jimmy will tell us what he thinks of the reigning MVP. And jump on Twitter to vote on what you think Mahomes' approval rating should be. We'll reveal the results later in the show. Also coming up is Jay-Z's mega deal with the NFL, a sign that Colin Kaepernick could be making a comeback, or is Jay about to take over the league? Darnell's question of the day. Eric!